and welcome to Expressions in Dance. I'm Elizabeth Morgan, and today we have a very fun and funky 80s/90s dance episode for you. So we're going to go over all of the easy and iconic dance movements of the 80s, some that translated into the early 90s. And we're going to have a lot of fun in the process. I would like you to get your bright colored clothing on. If you got some neon, throw it on. I have a few other things that I brought with me today. Some practical items from around the house that might help you as far as working out and doing some of the warm-ups and muscle work as well. So I've got a couple of cans of soup. Yes, it's soup, but it actually works as a weight. So if you don't have weights at home, we're going to do a few exercises today where we'll be using the cans of soup, and we'll be using that weight resistance to further develop our muscles in our upper body. The other thing that I have today is a broomstick. If you have a mop or a broomstick that you can detach, this works really well in terms of being able to do your stretches, have a little resistance, and work on balance at the same time. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as we get into some of our warm-ups today. I encourage you to make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you are hydrating throughout the show as well. And if you're dancing outside, enjoy the beautiful weather. Today's quote comes to you from the iconic Olivia Newton-John. I have two quotes from her. One quote that she said is, "Family, health, and nature all go hand in hand." Well, here we are. We are here with our TV family, you guys, the viewers out there. We are here in nature, and we're going to get healthy today. We're going to have some healthy movement time. Second quote from Olivia Newton-John, "I live every day to its fullest. I don't sweat the small stuff." You'll notice I'm wearing a sweatband today, guys. I'm not sweating any small stuff today, even though it's pretty hot out here right now. So those are our two motivational quotes for today. Now let's get started for our warm-up. We're going to start with an easy jog, just lifting the knees up. There we go. Gonna get rid of my sunglasses and get ready to work out. Keep breathing through your movements. All right, take it to a lunge. So we're gonna lunge to the side. This time I want you to diagonal your arms and reach. And the other side. See if you can make that lunge a little bigger. Stretch. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. Very good. Bring those feet together. All right, we're going to take it into a lunge forward. I am going to use my broom handle. So if you've got yours ready, we're going to try doing this forward. So we're going forward, stretch it up, and in, step back. Other side. And up, and in, step back. Very good. Let's take a side stretch now. So we're just taking this broom handle all the way over, reaching your body as far as you can go. Good job. And coming back the other way. Trying to keep the spine as straight as possible. Good. Now let's take this broom handle all the way down to the floor. We're bending our knees. We're going to bring it all the way up and stretch. Good. Repeat. Plie down, push, and stretch. Awesome. Okay, we can put this one away for right now. We are going to go onto the floor. I've got my mat here ready to go. Just a couple of leg stretches to start off with, and then we'll do a little bit of arm work here with our cans of soup today. So we have our legs out to the side, have my back, my spine nice and straight, reaching over for that toe. Holding each stretch for 8 to 16 counts is a really good idea. It gives your muscles time to actually stretch out those muscle cells. Awesome. Let's take the feet to the front, flexing and pointing our toes. If you are dancing outside in the grass, be really careful that you're on a fairly level surface so that you don't have any ankle issues as you're dancing. And I'm going to reach down and grab my toes and pull them back here. See if you can do that at home. If not, it's okay to reach as far as you can. So whatever is comfortable for you. Once you feel it start to be a little tiny bit painful, that's as far as you need to go. Then just try to hold it right there and keep breathing. Butterfly stretch. So we've got our feet together, hands on our ankles, and we're just relaxing our inner thighs. See if you can lean forward a little bit. Reach it forward, stretch out that lower back. This is a good one if your back is tense. Very good. A little bit of a V sit here today. We are doing a little bit of work with our legs that's going to go side side to side and up and down today. So make sure that you are stretching all those different parts of your legs. All right, coming around. Let's sit nicely onto our knees. Let's do some arm exercises. So we're stretching one arm over. Back again is nice and straight. Your neck should be nice and long like a giraffe. So imagine that you're a giraffe. Tall and proud. Tricep stretch over. And the other side. Hands behind your back. We're going to stretch it out a little bit and lean forward. Just release those shoulder joints. All right, let's take our cans of soup. I've got some nice flavors of soup here today. We're going to start with a little bit of a shoulder exercise. So I'd like you to put your arms like so, and we are going down and up. We will do only a few reps of these, but when you're at home, if you're working on this, you can double it up. You can do more. You can also go faster or slower. We'll do one more here. Then I'd like you to take your shoulders all the way up and bring them down. So we're starting from a right angle arm, going straight up almost like you're climbing a wall. You should be able to start feeling that now if you haven't already. Let's do one more. And then we're going in and out. So we're closing the book, opening the book. Closing the book, opening the book. Squeeze, keep the elbows tall. Very good. And now here's a little challenge for you. See if you can do this with your arms up, nice and straight, bringing them all the way up and back down. I'm doing a little bit of a rotation, you can see on the way. You can also just keep it straight. If this is hard for you, you can bend your elbows a little bit so you can actually kind of release some of that work by doing it like this. You should feel that in your upper body, and then we can put our cans down. We're going to stretch our back to finish off our morning workout here. So we are going on our tummies. Again, you can start and you can go to your elbows here. Legs are nice and straight out the back. Your head and your neck are strong and tall. Secondary option, pressing all the way up. And just hold there. Try to keep your hips on the ground. Back into child's pose to relax that back. Good, and let's crouch and roll up to finish our warm-up. Here we go. So we are in a nice tight little ball, rolling through the vertebrae right here in the back, all the way up. Good. You can do some light shoulder circles, some neck circles as well, little back circles to finish your warm-up. And we are set to begin our technique today. Now that we're all warmed up, it's time to have some fun with some old retro 80s moves. We're going to start with a step called the running man. This one you will have seen in many music videos. It looks like this. So we're going to hitch back on one foot and we're going to jump down onto the other foot. So we're hitching up and down, up and down, up and down. So you're pulling with friction to the back and then landing forward. Let's try doing 4 of them at a nice pace. So I like to use my arms to push down, kind of overemphasize the step, and also it gives it a little bit of flair. So let's go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. Up. 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 more. See if you can do this with me. This is in your combination. We're going to turn to the back, to the side. There you go. That's the running man. Roger Rabbit, that's the next step we're going to do. Funny name for this step. We are going to be, for this one, kicking one foot slowly back, and I'll show you from the side here. So one foot goes slowly back, we step onto it, then we do a little ball change with the other foot. So it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's how the counting works. It goes and 1 and 2. Notice I'm doing this chest isolation at the same time. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so we are popping up. We're kind of contracting in. We did contractions in the last episode, so you should be familiar with that movement of the core. Pop it back, pop it back, pop it back, pop it back. Good job. That was the Roger Rabbit. Let's move on. This one will give you a bit of a breather. It's called the Cabbage Patch. Again, silly 80s names for steps, right? All it is we just kind of bounce with our body, taking our hands all the way around in a circle. Almost like you have a basket that you're carrying. Got this basket with you, ready to go. That is the Cabbage Patch. So Cabbage Patch, Roger Rabbit, and Running Man. 3 of the basic, what they call iconic dance moves of the 80s. Now there's another style of movement called voguing. Not sure if you're familiar with that, but that's where we take our hands and we do funny things with them and we try to make almost like a picture, like we're a model in a picture. So for voguing, it's more of a freestyle thing for you. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, go. And I'd like you to try voguing, whether you're by yourself or dancing with somebody else today. Let's do it. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and vogue. So it's sharp movements, really sharp, almost like a picture frame. Good, you got it, voguing. We're going to do a little bit of a movement called a snake right now. We have done this movement before. What a snake is it is the movement of the neck, like that. So you're taking your whole body and you're leading with your head, almost like someone grabbed your ponytail and they're turning you to the side. We're gonna snap at the end of that snake. Let's try it to the other side. So it goes head, shoulders, hips, snap, head, shoulders, hips, snap, head, shoulders, hips, one more, head, shoulders, hips, snap. Very good, nice work. Let's do, the New Kids on the Block. This one is an important move in the combination. You can find it in a lot of the old New Kids on the Block videos. So they had this move. It would go side, 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 up. Side, 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 up. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Notice I'm hopping. And I'm using opposition arms to keep my balance. Good, let's try a few more. Side, side. You can take it just to a step if the hop is too much. See, I just took it down a level. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Great job, very good. One more step for our technique today, and then we'll get to our combination. This is from the Michael Jackson Thriller video, one of the most iconic videos of the 80s. Every movement in the dancing of that video is renowned. And this is one of the combos that's kind of nice because we get to go all the way down. So we're getting into a squat position. We're moving to the side. We're lunging through this. We're shimmying our shoulders like this. So try that. We get to the end. We bring our feet tightly together. Jazz first position. Clap like a blade of grass, like that. Make yourself as tall as you can. Really extend your core. Then hands come right back to your side very sharply. Shoulder isolation, neck isolation. So in that one move alone, we have exercised all of our body. It's kind of neat. And it's only 8 counts of music. So let's try it to the other side. We step out, shimmy, together, blades, down, shoulders, look away. Shimmy, blades, down, shoulders, look away. That is a variety of warm-up steps for you today. We encourage you to hydrate at home right now because we're about to start a combination. It's a quick 80s song, so be ready. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back. We hope you're hydrated and ready to dance. We are going to begin our combination today. Authentic 80s feeling sound. The song is very lighthearted. We're going to start with a little bit of freestyle. I want you to think of Rick Astley. If you can think of kids, you know the Rick roll, right? We all know how he did in his video, Never Gonna Give You Up. So that is your first intro to the song, 8 counts. Then we go, reach up to the side, and we're coming down to a lunge. So just like we did a little bit in the warm-up where we were stretching like so, we're going reach high, come down low. Reach high, to the other side, come down low. High, come down low. High, come down low. We do that 4 times, and it is fairly slow like that, so it's giving you time to stretch and then bend. After that part, we do 4 snakes with the snaps, so it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So it's super easy, that part, and we go right into the New Kids on the Block, or if you want to just step, you can do the step. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. All right? We are going to do that, and after we get to that part, we are doing a matrix. Matrix is essentially a back circle. We've done it before, but this time we're going to have our hands by our head like this. There's a lyric that goes with this. So we're going to be bouncing around 8 counts. Try to lean back so you're getting a little bit of that back stretch in there and then coming back down. So here we go, 5, 6, let's matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, we go back to 2 new kids on the block. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. When we do that, we're going to hit our heart a little bit, okay? There's a lyric in there that's talking about how this person makes the singer's heart feel. So that's why we put the hand on our heart. So that is verse 1. Let's take it from the top with the Rick Astley as the introduction, then the reaches, then the snake, new kids, matrix, and new kids. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, and we go. Freestyle. Ready for your first step. Here we go. 5, 6, and we reach. Up, up, and down. Up, and down. Good. Nice stretching, and snake it. New kids. 1, 2, and up. And matrix it around. Good. 2 more new kids on the block. 1, 2. Excellent. We are done the verse 1. Now we move into the chorus. This is a section which actually repeats throughout the song. So every time you hear the chorus, which says boom, 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 you start to do this move. Watch me carefully. I'm going to start to the front with my right foot. However, you maybe are starting with your left foot there at home. So that's okay. You're going to turn with whatever foot started. If I'm starting with my right, I'm pushing down on my right. 2, 3, 4, I'll just walk through it. Then we go here to the side, 2, 3, 4, to the back, 2, 3, 4, and finish with a choo-choo train back with the bounce. Got it? So that is how it looks. Let's do it full speed. 5, 6, ready. 1, 2, 3, it's quick. Like I said, you can always walk through these steps and roll. 2, 3. From there, the second half of the chorus starts that again on the left, or at home it might be your right. So whatever you finished with, whichever leg you last used first, now we start on the opposite foot. So I'm going to go left, right, turning towards that left leg, left, right. So we're hitting every direction. If we were in a room, you'd be looking at every single wall. Sorry, the last part, we actually back up again on that side. All right, that is the first part of our dance. Let's get into the second verse now. So this is where verse 2 of the lyrics begin. We're going to start with the Cabbage Patch, so it's 4 times. So this is like a breather after all of that all of that Running Man that you did, sorry. After the Cabbage Patch, 4 times, okay? We've got that down. We're gonna do a little bit of voguing, 4 counts only, so it's quick and it's sharp. You can do whatever freestyle voguing you want. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, out, corner, corner. 1, out, corner, corner. 1, out, corner, corner. So we do that for 4 counts. After that, we are actually gonna do what I call the Pulp Fiction eyes. So this one, more of a 90s vibe, but it really works with this song at this particular part in the choreography. So we're going to vogue, 2, 3, 4, eyes, 6, lunge your leg, get that stretch in. All right, ready for full speed, voguing and Pulp Fiction eyes. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice I'm throwing some power into that arm, so you're giving it a little bit of an accent as you go. Let's do it one more time, and then we'll get to the next part of verse 2. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. I think you can guess what's coming up. I alluded to it a minute ago. The next part of this verse is the Roger Rabbit. We're doing it 4 times. It is quick, so if the 4 times quick are too difficult for you or too fast, you can take it down to this. Like that, exactly like that, 2 times, and that will work with the music. The way that I choreograph this for you speedies out there, we're going Here we go. Right leg or left. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, so we've got that chest isolation. We're using our core. We're stretching back. That's an extension. That's a good move to be doing. And we're bending our knees, so we're getting a little bit of that melting motion in our joints too. Let's put that part all together now. So we finished our running man both ways with our choo-choo train, and we go to Cabbage Patch. 1, 2, and 3. Ready for voguing. It's quick. Here we go. 1, 2, sharp, sharp. Eyes and eyes. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. You got it. Well done. Now that we've learned the parts of the dance, let's put it all together with the music from the beginning. Follow me. Freestyling. You can always do a turn if you like. Stretch it up. Plie. Up. Plie. Up. Plie. And up. Ready for the snake. 1, 2, 3. 2 new kids. Matrix. New kids. Tap. Left leg. Good. Cabbage Patch. Breathe here. Keep those bounces going. Ready for Vogue. It's quick. You got it. That's it. You can hear in the music that the chorus repeats here. So you can actually repeat that running man. The left leg would go right here. Turn. Ta-da! There you've got yourself a recurring theme for your dance today. We are now going to head to visit a special guest, a fellow headband wearer who I think you'll really enjoy meeting. Let's go. We are here with a very special guest now. This is Mike from Jack Up the Heat. He's going to tell us a little bit about his new show on Rogers TV.
It's called Jack Up the Heat. We're challenging restaurants to make the world's hottest food, and then I'm gonna eat it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I had the pleasure of being on your show and being able to eat something spicy. That was very, very spicy. It was a very spicy evening, but it was delicious also. So Mike, now that we're here,
Yeah.
and we are Headband Nation today, he
Oh, yeah.
inspired me to wear a headband today. So we are going to do some 80s moves. Since
All
I
right.
got to eat food on your show, you get to come and dance on my show. Sound like a plan?
That sounds like a plan. Let's do
All
it.
right, okay. We're gonna start with a wave. I don't know if you've ever done this move, but you wanna put your feet apart.
Okay.
Get some good balance there.
Yeah.
Stick your arms out to the side.
Okay.
And we're gonna pass the weight
like we
from
gotta-
one arm to the other. So
Okay.
you're gonna start with this hand and bring it all the way down and back to the other side.
Like this?
Just kind of like you're rolling a ball from one side to the other. That was really
yeah.
good.
Oh,
Let's try
cool.
it one more time. Ready? Yes, you got it. Good.
Cool.
Okay, another classic 80s move.
Yeah.
We did earlier in the show today. It's called the
Okay.
Cabbage Patch. I don't know
Cabbage
if
Patch?
you're
Okay, I've
familiar with
heard
it.
of that. Okay.
You just kind of bounce
Oh,
and
yeah.
do a circle with your arms. Yes,
Yeah.
we got it.
I
I
got
think we
it?
have a new guest for our dance show. Here's another one that I think will be easy for you to do, and it's nice and slow, and you can breathe during this move.
Okay.
It's called The Matrix.
Oh.
So you know the movie The Matrix?
Yeah.
Everything was in slow motion as Keanu Reeves is dodging the bullets.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do with your body for the Matrix. So you basically just figure out a position that you want to start from, and you can either go around or you can go back and forth, and you just
Okay.
go completely slow
just like-
motion. Yes, exactly. Really fun, basic hip hop move.
All
Really
right.
good for the back
don't-
too.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's try the running man. Do
Okay.
you know what the running man is?
I think it's just where you run, right?
Well, it's not quite like this. You're actually going to hitch one foot and drop it down like that.
Oh.
So you're going pull back, drop down.
Oh, that was harder. Okay, so
Okay.
pull back and
Yes.
drop down.
Pull back, hop, drop down. There you go.
Kinda.
It's almost like you
Oh,
pop
okay.
up and then you pop down. Yes, we got
Am I
it,
doing
guys.
it yet?
Does he look good or no?
Am I okay?
He
Am I
looks
doing
good.
it?
Thumbs up from the crew. Those are some basic moves. Now I'm going to challenge you to a freestyle dance off.
Whoa, okay.
Are you ready?
All right.
Okay.
So
Shall
just
we do like a 3, 2, 1 and then we just kind of dance
and then
off?
just kind of do it?
Do our thing? All
Okay.
right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
The Matrix. Oh wait, is this 80s or
Sure. that works.
70s?
I think it's both. We're getting a little disco in here, people. All right, take a bow.
All right.
Take a bow, Mike.
All right, thanks.
Well done. Thank you so much for joining me on my show.
Hey, no problem.
High
Thank
five.
you.
Good luck with your show this season.
All right, cool.
Thanks for coming with us to meet Mike and talk about his show. We are about ready to get ready to go. Until the next episode, I encourage you strongly, please cool down, use your broomsticks, use your cans, do some nice slow movements to cool down. I do want to highlight our organization of the episode today. That organization is London Arts Council. They have a ton of free resources for children, for families, for teachers as well, in all of the art forms, including dance. I am one of the artists that works for them as well. And they are also offering free live outdoor shows during many months of the year. So check them out at londonarts.ca. Until next time, I'm Elizabeth Morgan. Thank you for dancing with me today, and please keep dancing.